Hello, welcome back to Mina's bookshelf for a pick a pile reading. I haven't done one of these in a long time. I actually skipped my general energy check-in for the month of July. Life has been very hectic. For this reason, I'm offering this pick a pile reading that will focus on the energy that we are coping with in this transition from the month of July that is about to end into the month of August, the new month. I will do my general energy check-in for each zodiac signs anyway for the month of August, so stay tuned. I'm offering you three ways to pick your pile. You can choose the crystal that attracts you the most. We have the green opal, a great crystal when it comes to nourishing and self-healing, especially if you have a broken heart. We have the tiger's eye, a card that might help you regain confidence. And we have encourage, and we have the amazonite for the third pile, for clear communication and self-expression. You could also choose the tarot deck. I have the wild reflection, pile number 1. Pile number 2 is the unfolding path, and pile number 3 is the universally known light seekers seers tarot. You could also choose an oracle card from the Witching Hour Oracle deck. I'm gonna flip the cards over so you can take a look at the artwork and the keywords and see which one of these inspires you the most. For pile number 1, we have card number 22. Maybe the number also rings a bell or speaks to you in some way. This is the Book of Spells, and the keyword is learn. For pile number 2, we have card number 32, and we have the Moon Water Reset. It's beautiful. And for pile number 3, we have card number 26. It's the Witch's Brew, Seek Alternative Solutions. Beautiful. All right, take a moment to choose your piles. Actually, you could choose more than one because your message might be spread in different piles. So if you're attracted to more than one, feel free to watch more than one reading. I'll see you in a little bit with your pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. If you have picked the green opal or the wild reflection tarot or the card, the oracle card, Book of Spells number 22 with keyword learn, this is your reading. So we're going to ask a few questions to understand what we are leaving behind, some highlights for the month of July, and what we're going into with the new month. The first question is something you can be proud of, something that you have achieved during the month of July. 2 cards fell out of the deck. We have the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. Question number 2, something to continue exploring during the new month. Maybe some goals that you have set for yourself during the month of July, but you haven't had the chance to pursue them, but they're worth pursuing during the new month. So what are the goals that are worth pursuing during the month of August? And we have the 10 of Cups. Question number 3, a lesson to learn from the previous month. So a lesson to learn from the month of July that you might want to keep in mind as you move into the month of August. Lesson that you have learned. We have the Empress. Oh, this card wants to be seen as well. The Knight of Pentacles. And then the energy to bring with you in the new month, in August, to navigate this lesson. What is an energy that you need to bring with you? during the month of August that might help you navigate this lesson. And we have the Two of Wands. A negative thought that you need to release, something you need to work on to get rid of, energy that you need to release, negative talks. The Tower. An affirmation to comfort you or guidance that you might need for the month of August. Guidance and affirmation. The Three of Pentacles. Okay, so these are general messages that might resonate with you entirely or partially. Keep in mind that there is energy here for several different people with coming from different paths of life, different circumstances. So take with you whatever rings a bell and disregard whatever doesn't reflect your personal story. All right, so something to be proud of, something that you have achieved during the month of July. Well, I see you finally leaving behind you some situations or some situation that was really keeping you awake at night. There was something on your mind that really you were really worried about, concerned about. You might have started really projecting your fears into your reality and magnifying your preoccupations, your fears, and you might have been even manifesting negative things. You were attracting these negative things because you were focusing on the negativity of the situation. But I feel like by the end of July, this could be your past energy or your current situation in this very moment. You're actually walking away from this. This is something that has run its course, has hit the expiration date. It's a situation, emotional situation. Probably it might be something regarding your relationship of all kind. They don't have to be necessarily romantic. It feels like you're finally taking the courage to severing the cords that link you to this past and to whatever doesn't serve your purpose and is not aligned with your life purpose anymore. The second card is something to continue exploring, maybe a goal that you have set for yourself during the month of July, but you haven't had a chance to pursue yet. And this is the Ten of Cups. So it's the pursuit of happiness, it's the gratification of some dream that you have. It might as well be something regarding relationship, since the happy family, happy home is represented here. So it might be a relationship with a partner. It could be a relationship with people, with a community, a family, a group of friends, a group of colleagues. The next two cards represent a lesson to learn, that you have something that you have learned during the month of July that you might want to keep in mind for the next month as well. And we have the Empress and the Knight of Pentacles. Well, productivity. This is what I'm seeing with these two cards. Productivity comes from a well-laid plan. Of course, we have gifts and skills and talents. There are moments in our lives when we are more creative than others. But we need to rely also on some good planning, some hard work, some consistent dedication to a goal in order to achieve the results. So this is the learning, the lesson that you need to take away with you from the month. And it's not a loss on me that the oracle card that you picked is the Book of Spells with Learn. This could be not only a metaphorical in the book of spells. It could be an actual learning. This could be something that you could be in a situation, for example, where you are learning something. You're going to school. You're learning a new job. You went into business and you had to learn a completely new set of rules and regulations. for that specific field you're investing your time, your energies in. So it's about good planning, it's about hard work, it's about dedication. Um, Maybe you're moving away from this could be a job that was not gratifying you anymore. It was just a source of a lot of concerns and cares. The next question is energy to bring with you in the new month that can help you navigate the lesson. The Two of Wands, and it's about planning. It's about considering your options, the paths in front of you very carefully before making a choice and moving forward. And these two cards are pretty much in sync with each other because they both involve planning. They both involve taking a look at a map. This could be an actual map. It could be also your internal GPS that tells you if you're going in the right direction. Negative thought that you need to work on, and this is about being unprepared in the face of unexpected events. If you put the hard work in, if you have a plan A and possibly also a plan B in mind, whatever happens, even if it's something unsettling and unexpected, you will always fall with your feet on the ground. In fact, we read this card as if it came out in the reverse because we're looking at the negative, the reversed aspect, the shadow aspect of each of the cards that I choose for this specific position. So it's about being prepared. It's about not letting the events catch you by surprise. It's about being prepared because you have a map that you're following. You have a plan. You have a plan A and a plan B possibly. This is the affirmation that might help you, the guidance, and it's the Three of Pentacles. This is about completing tasks, reaching a goal, being productive. It's interesting how we have a 3 here and a 3 here with the Empress card. So this is about bringing it to a first completion, something that you're working on with the help of a team of people. You're not alone in this. So it's about collaborations and it's about planning in order to achieve your dream, whatever your dream is. It could be something in the academic field. It could be your profession. If, for example, you're moving away from a professional situation that doesn't fulfill you anymore and you pursuing a new, maybe a business, something that you're starting by yourself. And it's about preparedness. All right, pile one, this was your reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me have your feedback. Let me know if this reading resonated with you and how. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, please look for the email address you can contact me at in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Now we're moving to pile number 2. Hello, pile number 2. If you have picked Oracle card number 26, Witch's Brew, seek alternative solutions, or you have made your choice by the sorry, this is pile number 3. We're going to go a little bit in a different order. I picked pile number 3 for some reason first. Okay, so if you choose the Amazonite or the Light Seers Tarot, this is the reading for you. Okay. Forgive me. I don't know why I felt the urge to jump into pile number 3 instead of doing pile number 2 first. Okay, so Witch's Brew, seek alternative solutions. So let's take a look at the energies that we are leaving behind for the month of July and what we are embracing, what we can expect for the month of August. So your first question is something you can be proud of that you have achieved during the month of July. Something you have achieved during the month of July. What is it? We have the 9 of Cups. There's another card that wants to be seen. The 8 of Cups. Second question is something to continue exploring during the month of August, maybe goals that you have set for yourself during the month of July, but you were not able to pursue them, but they're worth being pursued during the month of August. So what are these goals that are worth being pursued during the month of August? And we have the Queen of Cups. So far, the reading is very similar to pile number 1. Third question is a lesson to learn from the month of July that you might want to keep in mind to face and cope with the energy during the month of August. So what is the lesson you have learned during the month of July? The 10 of Cups. A lot of cups here. We have the 8, the 9, the 10, and the Queen of Cups. And this is a deck that I shuffle like crazy because I do a lot of personal readings with, private readings with this deck. Energy to bring with you during in the new month to help you navigate the lesson. Energies you need to bring with you into the month of August. The 9 of Pentacles. Then we have a negative thought that you need to work on and release. Is the Hermit in its shadow aspect. We'll read it as if it came out in the reverse. And an affirmation to comfort you or guidance for you for the month, to transition from the month of July to the month of August. And it's the Chariot. Seek alternative solutions. We'll keep that in mind. Bottom of the deck, the Sun. So this is pile number 3. Please forgive me for upsetting the order of the readings. We'll do pile number 2 right after this one. All right, something to be proud of, something that you have achieved during the month of July. It looks like you've been able to achieve something, to fulfill a dream. And I do see here a chest full of precious stuff, jewels and gems and things. So it might relate to your material and more tangible material world and more tangible aspect of your life experience. So you might have achieved something during the month of July, but at some point you might have felt like even this wish fulfillment wasn't really gratifying you, wasn't really making you feel complete. It's a very common feeling. It's like we pursue something just for the thrill of the chase, but then once we have achieved it, it feels like maybe that was not exactly what we wanted, but you've been able to walk away, and it must have been very difficult to walk away from this. It just felt like, yes, I thought that was what I wanted, but it really wasn't. Something to continue exploring during the month of August. Some goals that you had in mind for the month of July that is worth pursuing also during the new month is the Queen of Cups. And I definitely feel here this is emotional fulfillment. Whatever you've been pursuing during the month of July really didn't fill your heart. It might have filled your coffers, so to speak. I don't know if coffers is the right name for, the treasure chest here. It might have replenished you when it comes to material things, material assets, but it wasn't really fulfilling you emotionally. But this is what you need to pursue during the month of August. Pursue what really makes you happy, whatever really fills your cup. I don't think that in the pursuit of this dream you were really in touch with your emotions. And this is why once you achieved that goal, you felt like, no, this is not it. This is not what is really going to make me happy. A lesson to learn from the previous month that you might want to take with you into the month of August. And then the 10 of Cups. Whenever you pursue a dream, in your life, whether it's an emotional fulfillment thing or a material satisfaction, you really need to keep in mind the people around you. At least this is true for me, but I know that it's true for many other people. Um, we are happy when everybody else around us is happy. It's not just about us. It's not just about the individualistic pursuit of happiness, of prosperity. Um, this could be a very selfish and individualistic energy. Like I'm fulfilling my own dream, but how about other people's dreams? I mean, we're not islands. We live in communities, we live in families, we have relationships wherever we go, wherever we are. It's interesting how the hermit card is here at some point. So we're not like an island. We are surrounded by people. Our interactions with other people are very important. The fulfillment of my happiness is really fulfilling and gratifying if other people around me, the people I care for, are happy too. And maybe this is the lesson that you need to bring with you during the month of August. I mean, the pursuit of your personal goals, that's fine, but then it's not only about you, it's also about people around you, people that count on you. Energy to bring with you in the new month that may help you navigate this energy. The Nine of Pentacles. This is about slow, steady work that brings result. You have to, of course, pursue your dreams when it comes to satisfaction of your personal goals here. And this is the best way to achieve that fulfillment, that gratification, that prosperity, that wealth that we will be ready to share with other people as well. So keep working hard. Negative thoughts that you need to work on and release. I mean, this is about being alone and caring about only about yourself. In its shadow aspect, for me, the Hermit card, it's a reclusive, self-centered person, somebody who is focusing on himself or herself, and is kind of forgetting about the connections and the bridges and whatever connects us to other people. As I said before, there's no shame in pursuing your goals, your financial goals, for example, since these two cards both give me this energy of fulfillment of tangible needs. But you're not alone. We are happy. I mean, we are all one. We are all connected. My happiness is somebody else's happiness. So we have to be very careful not to isolate ourselves, not to disconnect from other people. We are in the wrong if we feel we believe that our personal satisfaction only is going to be a source of emotional gratification. You're invited to, with the Queen of Cups, to become to embrace empathy, which means keeping in mind and being sensitive to and mindful of other people's needs and wishes. Guidance for you or affirmation to comfort you, the Chariot. Just move along. Don't lose your determination. Don't lose your stamina. Sometimes it might be difficult to reconcile opposing forces. You don't know in which direction you need to go, but it's like keep your eyes on the ball, keep your eyes on your on the target, on the goal. And in this case, the goal here is the happiness of an entire entourage of people around you. Seek alternative solutions. Well, the solution might be something else other than just the pursuit of your material gratification. In fact, this woman is walking away from this situation. For as alluring it might look with all this gold, this card might seems to be saying not all that glitters is gold. All right, part two, actually part three. Sorry, there was a little bit of a mismatch here. Part three. This was your reading. Please like, share, subscribe. Subscribe. Let me have your feedback in the comment section. Let me know if this resonated with you at all. And don't forget, you can always book a private reading with me. Look for the email address in the description of this video. Until I see you next time, many blessings. And now we're moving to the reading for pile number 2. Hello, pile number 2. If you picked the card Moon Water with the keyword reset, number 32 from the Witching Hour Oracle, or you picked the Tiger's Eye and the Unfolding Path Tarot, this is the reading for you. So there was a little bit of a mishap. I actually read for pile number 3 before pile number 2, but just be assured that the there's a reason for everything. I suppose pile number 3 really was in a hurry to receive their message. All right, so we're going to explore the energies that we're leaving behind for the month of July, what we need to embrace for the month of August, energies that we need to, and lessons we need to embrace. So the first question is something you can be proud of that you've been able to achieve during the month of July. What is something you can be proud of? What is the goal that you have reached during the month of July you can be very proud of? We have the Two of Wands. Question number 2 is something to continue exploring also during the new month in August. Maybe some goals that you have you had in mind in July but never had a chance to pursue. We have the Three of Wands. A lesson to learn from July, that you need, a lesson that you need to take with you into the month of August, and that's the Ten of Swords. Then we have energies to bring with you in the new month that can help you navigate this lesson. It looks like a hard lesson, and that's the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. A negative thought that you need to work on and release. What do you need to release? Negative thoughts. We have the Eight of Cups. And finally, an affirmation to comfort you or guidance to transition from the month of July into the month of August, and that's the Two of Swords. Reset, Moon energy. Interesting how these two cards are very similar. Bottom of the deck, the Nine of Cups. I have to say, this card, one way or the other, has appeared in every single reading. So this is a reminder for me to remind you that your message might be in more than one pile. So if you were drawn to more than one tarot deck or more than one crystal, you might want to explore each of these readings, more than a reading, to find a message that better fits your situations. Besides, these are general readings. They might resonate with you in part or entirely. So take with you only the message that rings a bell, gives you an immediate emotional response, and disregard what doesn't. So something you can be proud of that you have achieved during the month of July. Two of Wands, good planning. This is a card that indicates that in the face of two possible paths, it could be an actual a decision that it concerns an actual movement, a trip maybe. I wouldn't be surprised with this Three of Wands following the Two of Wands. Some good planning. You had a good plan in mind, possibly plan A and a plan B. You've been considering your options very carefully. You made your research and you were ready. You're ready now to move your step towards the path that you have chosen. Something to continue exploring during the month of October. This is definitely the natural prosecution of the Two of Wands. You've made a plan. Now implement it. See where it takes you. See what results it will bring. Your ships are coming in. You're moving towards a destination. This could be an actual trip, actually. I do see some of you making plans during the month of July. Doesn't surprise me. August is the month where a lot of people actually get their vacations, their time off during the year. So it's about steering the boat in the right directions, exploring other venues, putting things in motion so you can actually achieve your goal. A lesson to learn from the month of July that you might want to keep with you also during the month of August. And this is about disappointments. It's about a disappointing ending of a situation, at least on the, let's say, on the intellectual level. Something for you in the past, it might have been also during the month of June or the beginning of the month of July, something didn't go according to plan. um, in a very specific way. For some of you, might have been travel plans that didn't go well, that went awry for some reason. Maybe they required better planning, and this is what you have achieved during the month of July, and what is going to make it possible for you to actually move forward with your projects, with your plan. So there's always a new beginning. We always have a new chance. And maybe you can learn, definitely, lesson is learn from your mistakes, no matter how disappointing the situation can be. The energy that you need to bring with you in the new month to navigate the lesson is the Queen of Pentacles. I think that this reading regards something in your more mundane life experience. It could be something tangible, something that requires not only good planning but also the ability to gather, to put together all the resources that are needed for you to implement this plan. So the energy, be very careful when it comes to spending. This is what I'm seeing and I'm hearing right now, um, especially when it comes to planning for if it's a trip, for example. Make sure that to be not only very practical but also very smart when it comes to using your money and your resources. A negative thought you need to work on and you need to release: the Eight of Pentacles. Now, we're reading these cards as if they fell out of the deck in the reverse, because we're looking at the shadow aspect of each of these cards. um, it might be difficult for you to move away from an experience, a plan, a situation, a relationship, a project, an idea, a goal that you had in mind. It didn't work out though. We're trying not to get stuck in our situations. We get up. Even if we feel like we have 10 swords pinning us down to the ground, we get up and we move on. Um, yes, there's a sense of disappointment here that we need to be able to overcome, situations that we need to leave behind us. Certain things didn't work out during the month of July, and we just have to have the emotional and spiritual strength to move away from them, because there are better situations. We can, there's optimism in this card here. An affirmation to comfort you, advice to guide you. We have the Two of Swords. This is a card that normally talks about stagnation and analysis paralysis, inability um, to make a decision. The comfort that can come from this card, or the affirmation that we can come from this card, maybe it's about creating a little bit of silence around you. You might feel like you need to withdraw a little bit from other people's comments, criticism, advice. It feels like you're not ready to listen to unsolicited advice when it comes to make your decisions now, especially if you come from a situation that was very disappointing. You don't need people to come to you and tell you, I told you so, or you should have listened to me, or why don't you listen to me now? The decision, the ball is in your court. You have two options here in front of you. The decision is yours. Just create some silence around you. Withdraw from other people that are trying to influence your decisions. And it's between yourself and yourself from now on. All right, pile number 3. I hope this reading was useful. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me have your feedback. Let me know if the reading resonates with you in any way, even if it's partial. If it resonates only partially, you can always book a private reading with me. You can find the email address you can contact me at in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry, this was pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching pile number 2. Until I see you next time, many blessings.